Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have the safest subcompact, rather sub 4 meter SUV with me with a global NCAP rating of 5 stars. It's the Tata Nexon. So without any delay, let's get started. And before that, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Coming to the front profile, we have this piano black sort of finishing on the front grille and headlamps are projectors. And the DRLs placed within the headlamps are LEDs. This being the mid-variant doesn't get alloys and the tire size happens to be 215/60 R16. These are 16-inch rims. They worked a lot on the design. As you can see, these cuts and creases improves its aesthetic appeal, and these black colored elements provide a sporty appeal to this vehicle. These ORVMs are power foldable and power adjustable as well. And as you can see, this A pillar is obnoxiously large and B and C pillars are also very strong enough. That is why, as I mentioned earlier, it's got 5-star NCAP rating. It looks very sporty from the rear end, and as you can see, this ceramic element and these black elements make this car look very nice from the rear. And it's got this 350 litre boot. I'll show you that as well.
Now let's have a quick look at the interior. Cabin is spacious and in spite of black color treatment, it's quite airy. The rear seat is comfortable, but it doesn't get a center armrest. Piano black finishing on the center console gives it a premium appeal. Pedal lamps are placed below the front doors. All the controls placed on the driver's side door were positioned in accessible regions.
So guys, presently I'm driving the Tata Nexon BS6 Petrol Automatic, and it's the XMA variant. That is why it doesn't have the steering mounted audio controls. And this driving seat is quite comfortable. It can be adjusted in several ways, manual adjustment. And it has a 1199cc 3-cylinder engine which produces 120 PS of power at 5500 RPM and 170 Newton meters of torque at 1750 RPM. As you can see, in low end the performance is slightly lagging, but once you get into mid-range it literally takes off. The performance is very nice, and this being a 3-cylinder engine, it's quite refined. The diesel model has a 4-cylinder engine, and as you can see, it's got 3 drive modes on offer: Eco, City and Sport. There's slight variation in the power. This 1199cc engine is mated to a 6-speed AMT gearbox. Unless and until you drive it sedately, there's no issue with this gearbox, but once you start pushing it hard and fast, then you end up with those jerks during every upshift and downshift. And you can also drive it in manual mode. When you drive it in Eco, it upshifts somewhere around 1500 RPM, and once you get into sports mode, it gives you an upshift at 3000 RPM. But whenever you get into manual mode, it revs all the way till 4000 RPM, extracting the nuts out of it. And the performance is very nice, and the car is very refined. As you can see, it's got this flat bottom steering wheel for sporty appeal, and the dashboard is also very nice. And this ORVM which you can see over here, it doesn't get auto dimming function, and this being the mid variant doesn't get the infotainment system, and it's got Harman Kardon audio system which performs very nice, and the sound is very good. As I mentioned earlier, this A pillar is obnoxiously large, and large in the sense while driving in traffic and while parking, it makes you feel little discomfortable, and it doesn't inspire confidence as such. As you can see, these ORVMs are power foldable and power adjustable across all variants. And coming to the safety features, this car has got 2 airbags and ABS, EBD parking sensors are standard across all variants. And this car complies with BS6 emission norms. It's a wide car. In spite of being so wide, it's quite easy to tow this car because it has 5.1 meters of turning radius. But driving in traffic is little tough, and it has a 209 mm ground clearance, so you can drive it on whatever terrain or whatever road you want. There's no issue whatsoever. And while driving on ups and downs like this, you won't feel any difficulty as such. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the safest sub 4 meter car you can get in Indian market right now, because it has 5-star global NCAP rating and the build quality is very nice. And this car has got Bluetooth connectivity and there's no navigation, and you can see the speedometer is an all digital unit, and stocks are conventional. On the left we have this wiper stock and on the right we have this indicators and headlamp stock. Headlamps are projectors. Now coming to the fuel economy, this car returns somewhere around 14 kilometers in the city, and out on the highway it returns around 17 kmpl, and the top speed is somewhere around 150 kph.
So guys, this is the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe.